Suki Trading Corporation presents the Operator's Manual for Biomass Shredding Machine with Emergency Alarm System. Functions: Shredding Chamber. A shredding chamber is an equipment utilized for shredding. Shredding chambers are used to reduce the size of materials. Emergency alarm light. An emergency light is a battery-backed lighting device that switches on when a machine experiences malfunctions. Engine converts energy from a fuel to some mechanical energy, creating motion in the process. Engines such as the ones used to run shredder machine. The engine in a shredder operates at a slow speed to lessen its stress. The slow rotating speed and high torque allows the shredder to shred a variety of materials. Hopper, used to hold shredding material or flowable material of any sort and dispense these from the bottom when needed. Chipper, used to cut tree limbs, trunks, and branches into chips. Setting up the biomass shredding machine. Make sure the area is of enough space to move from all sides of the machine. Thoroughly inspect the area where the equipment is to be used. Remove all rocks, bottles, cans, or other foreign objects which could be picked up or thrown and cause personal injury or damage to the machine. Before starting, check all bolts and screws for proper tightness to be sure the machine is in safe working condition. Also, visually inspect machine for any damage at frequent intervals. Make sure that there is enough light in the area. Make sure the equipment is standing even. Check fuel and oil level. Check belt alignment. Safety reminders. Before starting the machine, make sure the chopper, feed intake, and cutting chamber are empty and free of all debris. Wear proper clothing. Do not wear clothes with loose ends. Fix hair if necessary. Keep children and pets away from the machine while operation. Inspect materials to be shredded and remove any metal, rocks, bottles, cans, or other foreign objects which could cause personal injury or damage to the machine. Do not attempt to shred or chip material larger than specified on the machine or in this manual. Personal injury or machine damage could result. Never operate without the hopper or feed intake or any parts properly attached to the machine. Keep your face and body back and to the side of the machine while feeding material into the machine to avoid accidental kickback injuries. Never operate this machine without good visibility or light. Do not operate this machine on a paved, gravel, or non-level surface. Do not operate this machine while under the influence of alcohol or drugs. Operation instructions. To start the engine, do the following. Set the speed control lever at run position. Push the start handle in and turn it a little until you feel some resistance. Next, raise the compression release lever with your left hand as illustrated and turn the start handle. Once the engine runs smoothly, load the materials properly. In case there's a need to push material through the feed intake, use a small diameter stick. Do not use hands or feet. Do not put hand and feet near rotating parts in the feeding chambers and discharge opening. In stopping the machine, do the following. To stop engine, hold down stop switch or set the speed control lever at stop position. Maintenance. Blade replacement. Repair the spare blade of bioshredder. Loosen the shaft lock screw of flange bearing. Loosen the bolt and nut of flange bearing both sides including shaft lock nut bushing. Pull the shaft by removing the key bar inserted on each blade. Once dismantled, assemble the new or spare blade to the shaft in a perpendicular arrangement with a spacer in between each blade. Insert a key bar to protect and secure operating blade by fastening the key into the shaft. Tighten the lock nut bushing of the shaft to secure blade. Tighten the bolt and nut of the flange bearing both sides. Lastly, tighten the set screw of flange bearing to fasten down the shaft that would not be able to move. Maintenance tips. Check their proper operation regularly. Check bolts and screws for proper tightness at frequent intervals to keep the machine for any damage and repair if needed. Lubricate bearings regularly. Troubleshooting instruction. For the air cleaner, check oil level before starting. Storage. Wipe down all parts with warm water to remove accumulated residue to prevent smelly odors. Set cleaned parts out to dry immediately so nothing rusts. Cover machine with canvas tarp or dry cloth to ensure nothing gets wet. Do not store the machine with the electrical wires if any is connected to the source.